we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so today we may have someone else joining. But for now, I'm going to take care of some things that I noticed / remembered. Starting with, we're missing one iron door. Actually, we're missing one iron door in Central. There was that one door that was conspicuously open. That looks like that was where the zombies broke in. Yeah, we forgot to replace that one entirely. In the meantime, I also noticed that my notion of what the dispensers in the iron farm were supposed to do was totally wrong. The dispensers apparently only hold a shear and then shear the sheep. Then it's up to something else to pick up the wool. For example, I think we're going to have to use a minecart with hopper. So that, I think, will increase the height of the setup quite a bit, although there's also the possibility of moving the minecarts, which could potentially flatten out the setup, because if the minecarts move, they can change elevation and climb a little bit between the point where they pick up the wool and the point where they deposit it. Something to explore. What's my inventory doing? Okay, it's still okay. But yeah, we should replace that door before anything else happens. What just happened? Interesting, I don't know what just happened there. Oh, our Doko. I had a chance to practice Japanese today. We took Ishi to the vet, and the tooth that has broken fell out during the examination, which was okay, I guess. Probably bothers her less like this. But yeah, at the very least, I think I made myself understood pretty well, and I understood most of what was going on, although I did have to look up a couple words. So, but at the very least, they didn't reject me. There was, shall we say, a clause in the agreement that they can only provide support in Japanese, but thankfully, it was okay. They did also have an English handout for the actual disease treatment description, so that was nice. Okay, I think that's everything we have to take care of here. I think that's everything we need from here. Okay. There's also the possibility, I mean, that entire area, like the whole mountain pass thing, things can get in through that direction. In practice, that hasn't been a problem. But now that we turned the server to hard mode, who knows what can happen. That was enchanted. But yeah, Ishi is going to require most of a full mouth extraction. She's going to be able to keep her left canines and her incisors. But we kind of knew this was coming since 3 years ago. I'm glad we didn't get the full mouth extraction at that time. And also, it's like 1/8 of the price here. plan this out a little bit. We're going to need mine carts with hoppers. Thankfully, we have plenty of iron. Ooh, welcome. Let me know if you're interested in doing like Discord chat or anything. Should I go back to the spawn area? I'm gonna go back to the spawn area. How do you chat in this game again? Okay. Just looking around on the status bar to see if I could see her indicator, but I guess, I mean, of course I'm in the nether right now, so. Yeah, I mean, the spawn started as a village, so, but yeah, each of us had our own way with things a little bit. In that glorious one day when we were all locked in. But yeah, so the history behind it is Ariake and I stayed at the spawn and kind of developed it, whereas Miskoval was like, fuck this, nothing's growing here, everything is winter everywhere, and he went north to try to find greener pastures. He didn't actually find greener pastures though, like he went very far north. You can see his kind of the map the map created as I followed in his footsteps. The green part doesn't like show up until way later, very far north. Okay, now what? I guess that nightfall is coming. Can I sleep here? I think I'll hang out here a little bit. I should grab some more wood before I go. I think we're doing pretty well on wood, and my inventory is still pretty full. Okay, this is fine. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm not wearing my armor. I might actually die here. That sounds intense. Wow, I took a lot of damage from that. Oh, there you are. hope they're not going to be that hard in general. Although I guess I should confess I don't really know. Domo Domo. I don't really know how much damage things do with protection for armor on a normal basis. Nice skin. I promise. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say I promise. I will try not to lead you off of any cliffs. Okay, so I think we should start with CheshireKatze Hut, which is basically our central base of operations. Reed farm, bamboo farm, chicken farm, McDonald's over there. So this one is CheshireKatze Hut, which is the central base of operations. There are too many villagers in here. But this is kind of the world map that gives you an idea of what is what. So the central spawn is at the center of the map. Nani. So yeah, the north passage here is kind of Miskavel's frontier. As you can see, he made it very, very far north without actually finding greenery, whereas to the south, almost immediately there's greenery. So he very much went the wrong direction on his quest. Meanwhile, I believe CheshireKatze actually did some exploration south. But yeah, this other green dot to the south is the South Village, which has a bunch of librarians. And then this black dot over to the northwest or southwest is the end portal. And that's basically this world. Oh. Yeah, okay. Hopefully you can figure out some way to do this on Discord. Yeah, I think I'll prefer to chat or something. Anyway, so yeah, other than that, this is the Yashikiri, which is basically just a large vanity building at this point. It was intended to be a dormitory for villagers, but then I discovered that the villagers can't path up very well and get very confused whenever there are things of similar types at similar XY locations at different heights. So they just end up getting stuck in random places. Like, I think at some point 4 or 5 of them were stuck at the top level, and they just refused to get down. So that was fun. Other than that, so the super smelter is here, one of the 2 super smelters. Right now it is busy creating glass. Cactus farm is downstairs. And stone farm is over here. Sadly, I don't have too much in the way of essential equipment. This chest over here has a bunch of stuff you can take. It's kind of secondhand / stuff that was found during explorations. And there are currently 3 elytra here that you can take one of them, enchant it as you wish. Map of the end, the map of the end over here on the other side. Feel free to use the ender chests. Feel free to make copies of any of the maps that you want as well. Oh. Okay. Other than that, so I think that's basically it for Central. You want to go see other places? Otherwise, there are some there's the cave network which you can access through here. Um, but yeah, I don't use it so much anymore. There is the trial chamber at the end of this minecart ride. You should probably figure something out with the Discord voice stream. The tricky part of that is okay. There should be plenty of iron still in the super smelter. Otherwise, there is of course the iron farm in DS9. Okay, there's not very much iron left here. I'm sorry I consumed it all. But yeah, I would just say feel free to take some of the diamond stuff because honestly, in this space, I believe diamond is more plentiful than iron. Yes, apologies for not having organized things very well. I think, and I think a copper golem may be um, in this warehouse's future, but I have not yet created one. Partly because we have not yet tamed a beehive, so waxing is not something that we can do easily. There are a bunch of bees in the south region, though. I wonder if I have any. No, okay, these are all minecarts with chests. Oh, this is going to get confusing for me. I wonder if I should do some sort of headphones because the amount. I'm a little bit nervous that. No, this should be fine. We can just record everything. I think everything will basically work. Test one, two, three. It does look like I am talking. Let's push it. I don't remember what my push to talk setting for Discord is. Hopefully this is working. Voice chat in Minecraft? Oh, it's dark. But yeah, I'm currently the Discord is currently connected, and hopefully I am voice chatting into it. I hope I haven't turned on the what's it called, the push to talk. Hello, am I audible? You are muted. Do you want to? Oh, I probably still have push to talk on them. Let's see if I can turn it off. Voice push to talk off. Wait, why is... Oh, interesting. I think the stream just cut out a little bit. Okay, interesting. I mean, this is all casual streaming anyway, so... Anyway, am I audible in Discord yet? I wonder if I should patrol. I'm gonna patrol a little bit to make sure zombies aren't coming in the hillside. Because, yeah, this city is now basically secure, except for this side, which hasn't been an issue so far. But we've also had the server on normal mode and then hard and then easy mode, but it's now in hard mode, so who knows what's going to happen. Looks fine. Nothing's coming up here. Are those villagers or... No, I think they're just skeletons or withers or whatever. Not with... No, I forget what they're called. The skeletons with rags on them. Okay, let's see. It's possible that Discord's trying to use the wrong mic. Discord is trying to use the wrong mic. So, okay, now it should be working. So, for some reason, Windows likes to think that my default microphone is the Oculus virtual device. I think Oculus causes nothing but problems on my systems. I'm audible now. Discord at the very least thinks I'm talking. But yeah, very frequently Meta Quest or whatever will request to make changes to my system, which I don't even know what those changes are at this point. Probably just the routine updates. And then, of course, almost all the time it will default to the virtual headset for either input or output, which is just, I mean, it doesn't do anything. It's just completely wrong. All the villagers with insomnia as well. They just can't find paths to their beds. There are plenty of beds in this building. They just can't find them. This room with the iron golem. Did you check your devices? Like, because mine was defaulting to a virtual headset. Okay. Let's see, what can I do in this area? I guess I can rearrange my inventory or something. I could collect more grass. I think I'm gonna do that actually. I'm just gonna collect grass and then replace it with dirt. Although, I think we are doing pretty well on the grass generation front. What did I just do? Okay. I think I just... Yeah, okay. Ohayou gozaimasu. I see a creeper. Actually, going to farm the creeper a little bit. Why is this just bow? Did I never rename this bow? This is not a bad bow. This is probably my primary bow. It's just called bow. Okay. Leroy Jenkins. Why are you not burning? Oh, I think I missed my farming opportunity. I think everything's basically died. I hear a zombie. Oh. But yeah, what's it called? The protection 4 armor, the chest piece does seem to make a huge difference because now I'm not taking damage anymore. Why am I not taking damage anymore from the zombies? Do I want to start lighting this area up? End roads are kind of weird, aren't they? Might as well take this opportunity to mine some more iron. It feels weird to be mining iron at this point. So what am I even doing? Yeah, okay. I'm less sad about being blown up by the creeper, since it did virtually no damage, than I am about losing that gunpowder that we could have used for more fireworks. Yeah, this protection for chestplate does quite a bit. I say, which is basically just it's basically guaranteeing that I get karma killed by something in the near future. Oh, hello. Speaking of which, This feels like Minecraft Classic. Okay. And it's my inventory. It's full again. Okay. What? Why am I holding? Oh, cool. We should have our second. Okay, so. Oh, cool. Okay, you also go in the bundle. I'm gonna get lost down here, aren't I? I mean, obviously I placed torches at some point, so I can't get too lost. Challenge accepted. This looks like a way out. It no longer looks like a way out. Is this dirt? It's just normal dirt. It's not like okay. On the other hand, this is an oh, I'd say a net positive on the grass mining front. I could just take this grass without even like replacing it. How much grass do we need? I think we're pretty close on the grass actually. This is going down again. Okay, anyway, I think while you're dealing with this, I'm gonna go if I ever find my way back up, I'm going to go work on the wool farm because yeah, I think I need to relay it out because what I was going to do will not work since, dispensers don't suck wool, apparently. I will resist the urge to mine the copper. Okay, so clearly I placed torches at some point, but I don't know how I got up or down. Actually, it might be because it goes up and down. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, let's just go back out the way we know we can get back out. So this is probably like, I mean, no, this is definitely connected to the rest of the cave system. I was probably just exploring around here, not knowing where I was at all. Don't continue digging it forever just because. Way out? No. I do not hear anything, no. My volume's not also not very high though. Okay, this is the way I came from. I feel like I'm making a mess here. Okay. Need to grab more food soon. Itterashai. Whenever you want to come to DS9, just take the Nether. So the way to get to DS9 is I mean, the searches will basically be set appropriately. But yeah, in case for some reason they aren't, you go towards the South Village, then you transfer onto the end mine. Sounds good. In that case, I will just load up some. I'll just start the smelting and, smelting the iron because we so need iron. Although I guess we kind of do here. Okay, do I have anything else I need to deposit? Let's deposit the rotten flesh, gunpowder. You don't want one of these? There's an extra. If you don't want it, you can just put it back in the chest. I should bring more beds though, because there is only one player bed in DS9 right now. Although I think we should sleep before going. Let's see, do I have enough wool here? I don't think I have enough wool here for a second bed. Gozaimasu. Oh, while we're here, since we're in tour mode, let's go to the top floor. This is a no villager area because, yeah, the pathing they just get stuck up there. So yeah, not your normal or not your average tower, and it is covered in snow, but it is what it is. One villager up there. Now that this is a no villager zone, maybe we should enable jumping off here. Actually, do I have any fence gates? I don't have any fence gates. Or I have bamboo fence gates. But yeah, maybe for another day. Just enable jumping down. Actually, since the bottom floor is a fountain, jumping down's actually not even deadly. I should do that actually. If you're still hunting for tools, I can do that. Let's Okay, how are we doing? We have some inventory room. Did I? Okay, there was a... Am I holding spruce? I'm holding spruce. Okay. 2 gates, and... I feel like me from a month ago, before all the enchanted gear, would thought this was a terrible idea. Never mind that me from a month ago also fell off of this several times. Whee! Yep, it works. But yeah, the fountain's also a water elevator, but it doesn't really go anywhere interesting right now. It does connect with the rest of the cave network, but I would say it's not as fun as the rail line, nor is it as connected as the rail line, and it's quite a distance from the rail line. Basically, it was just practice building water elevators. The water elevators in DS9 are a lot more useful. I see you're geared up. There is a looting unbreaking sword here if you want it. Oh, it's another Iris wristwatch. Why is it just... Okay, it was just not stuff. It's not like anyone else is going to use it. Yeah, right, it would be nice for other people to log in. Okay, I'm just followed. Press the button, right? It bends the cart. Eric did this thing where he inched forward and got the system into the state where there were just line carts not waiting anymore. And I was like, how does this even happen? I should put some signs there to, press the button. Oh, did you just... I see an empty minecart behind me. Beware the empty minecart. You may run into the empty minecart. So if you run into the empty minecart, you can just feel free to get out and run or walk. Because I believe your minecart may bounce off of the empty minecart. There is like a way to solve that problem. Oh, nice. But yeah, the way to solve that problem would be to replace the more of the straight rails with powered rails. I think we can afford at this point. Oh, I forgot to bring a second bed. Actually, I'm holding it. I think I have a second bed. I can place this bed down. Actually, I have been saying I want to move the bed, but I also haven't built any dormitories yet. I'm gonna place it downstairs again. What's a good place for it? This works. Actually, can we do bunk beds? Does this work? I don't know if this works, but let's try it. Okay, but yeah, here's the iron farm. Don't touch a zombie. Oh, I went upstairs again. Yeah, it was fun finding that fortress or bastion or whatever because stronghold. That's it. Because like I was following the Ender Eyes or whatever, and it was just leading me into the middle of the ocean. I was like, where is the steam going? And I had to like pinpoint where it was trying to sink, and then just like swim down to the bottom of the ocean and then start digging down and hope that I found the fortress. But yeah, I eventually found it. Okay, so this is not going to work. Um, right, so we're gonna have to make it 4 tall, I believe. Okay, so maybe I should prototype this. Okay, so for one, I believe that this arrangement is not going to work, period. There are probably ways to make it work, but I think the better way to do this would be to align it like back to front, like I originally um, did by mistake. So I think I'm just going to wreck this all. Oof. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know, but I was breaking everything anyway. Okay. Is this... No, I think I want to align it the other direction. Right? One, two... Yeah, effectively, okay. Right? Yeah, I think we may be good on the grass at this point. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to align it this way to have enough room for everything, since apparently the sheep enclosure needs to be tall rather than deep. It's also possible we can increase the density. I'm going to work under that assumption, even though it might be wrong. Okay, so if this is how it happens... We need 4 rail, at least temporarily. Did I? Oh, I may have put the rail. Okay, well, we can build more rail. Yeah, I'm just gonna build more rail. But yeah, feel free to do whatever you like. Feel free to stake your own claim as well. I think that's okay. So wait, did I? Oh, because okay, that makes sense. Oh, it's dark. Oh, okay. If you're AFK, I'm gonna go make sure that this guy doesn't need defending. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It may be wise to go to sleep because apparently I have not finished lighting up the top side. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to place some more lights. Should I do that? Yeah, I should absolutely do this. Okay, that should be enough for now. And okay, my thing is full. Okay, there we go. I think that's good enough. I keep doing that. Did the bunk heads actually work? Oh my god, they actually work. Bunk beds work. Oh my god. Screenshot. The things I did not expect to be learning in Minecraft today. Bunk beds actually work. Okay, but yeah, I need to build some rail. What do I not need? Put the gunpowder in the no, okay. Oh, there's another red bed here. Oh, that's right, because I grabbed it from that one village. This seems like it could go wrong. Like, if I have the 4 minecarts... I mean, they can't be like that anyway. Okay, so... Yeah, that sounds about right. If I offset them, is that sufficient? Okay, let me put it this way. if the minecart is here, then sheep is on top of it. That's actually fine. What do I want that material to be? Do I want to... Okay. Let's make it a spruce, kind of by default. I really need to free up more inventory. Yeah, I feel like I've sold a bit of my soul. It's like I'm never gonna build an iron farm. It's too cruel. Okay, I definitely. What do I do with my inventory? Let's. Okay, we do not need. We do not need this stuff right now. I'm actually not sure we do. We have plenty of iron at this point. Unfortunately, that's not really a great way to just turn the iron farm off. Okay, I'm not going to be doing any flying anytime soon. I really don't need fences at the moment. Sadly, might be able to use coal. Okay, absolutely don't need coal. Okay, I think this is fine. What else do I need? Do we have hoppers? Do you want end rods instead? Oh, actually, come to think of it, I did use most of my end rods, but we can make more. But yeah, Central has several, I think a stack of... Oh, Central has lots of sticks. Oh, here. This shulker box is full of sticks. Yeah, Central has enough coal, and we don't, and we have enough lack of need of coal that I suspect we'll end up selling most of our coal. Okay, let's start with 2. Grass on top of that. Huh. Did not expect that. Okay, sheep on top of that. Need the dispenser and the... Okay. So dispenser and that could be in front, I think. It really doesn't matter. Um, observers. How many observers do I have? Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, we need. Okay, let's put it in the back because it's going to need the redstone coming out the back. Did I put it on the side? No. And dispensers. That's pointed the wrong way, isn't it? I just kind of assumed that you were a wool farm expert because you wanted us to do this. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of. Oh, that was wrong. Following the wiki guide on building sheep or wool farms, which this should be. I will need to create some shears. Thankfully, I have plenty of iron. Do shears stack? They do not. Wait, there are manual farms? Oh, with okay, yeah, with pastures. Yeah, once upon a time. I've actually never built an automatic wool farm, but um, yeah, I didn't even consider building a pasture with colored sheep this time. Oh, that's not what. Okay, how does it go? I may need to look at the wiki again because somehow the redstone has to power that dispenser. Tutorial wool farming. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. The observer can power a block back there. But I think it has to be a full block. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to cut it. Wait, what? Why did... Yeah, with bone meal. Okay, yeah, this didn't work. So I think we're just going to need a full block and then it should work. That was not bone meal. That was still not bone meal. Oh my god. Wait, that didn't work at all. Um, okay. I'm wasting bone meal. How is this supposed to be? This is supposed to work. And I'm out of bone meal. I do have plenty of bones, so I can just make more. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely not working. Um, wait. Yeah, it's absolutely not working. How is that supposed to power that thing? Because the arrangement on it, does it have to be gold block? I don't see how. Oh, it's supposed to power the. Okay, let's debug this. So it's supposed the observer is supposed to trigger and power the dispenser. However, as far as I can tell, the block behind the observer is not being powered. So I'm going to debug it by seeing if the redstone output here is powered at all, which it should be. If it's not, then we have bigger problems. Okay, it is not. Is it did I mess up the observer? Okay, so let's, what? Wait, do shovels break minecarts? Okay, okay. Now this, I'm pretty sure, should actually work. Because I've essentially already tried this. Yeah, okay, that one I definitely saw the observer blink, or the redstone blink. So for some reason the observer's not picking up the change. I'm gonna do it one more time to be sure. Oh, it's dark again. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm not 100% confident in how well I lit up the top. What monsters nearby? I hear an Enderman. Okay, hopefully that means it's far enough. Oh, okay. Gozaimasu. I mean, it's dead now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the problem is that this observer will not pick up changes in this grass, which is not what I was promised. Yeah, it picked up no changes. Okay, how is this supposed to work? Because suspension facing horizontally, grass one block lower and one block in front of the server. Yeah, I don't think this observer can observe that grass block. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. I think we can. I think I can just basically do what I was planning on doing before, which was put the observer at grass level. But I'm a bit nervous because this means I'm not understanding the wiki correctly, I believe. Please do. Yeah, the way I think we're going to have to do this is the observer is on the side. Because this I'm almost sure. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, no, that was right. I was wondering if it had to do with placing the observer on like facing up or something, but no, it's supposed to be facing that way. Okay, and then we can just do this. Grass block level meaning on top, meaning one below. Because yeah, that apparently doesn't work. At least it didn't just now. Do I want to do it this way? Anyway, yeah, this definitely works. Hmm. Actually, I think aesthetically it makes more sense to route this around. It's one extra wood block, but or wood plank, but it allows us to enclose the sheep more fully if we so desire. And of course, we're free not to as well. Yep, still works. Yeah, well, yeah, so that's what I was puzzled with because it apparently doesn't. Like you see here, the observer is pointed at the grass block, but then if we place some redstone to like gauge the reaction or something, I don't know if is there something we can use to that's more obvious? Yeah, that redstone should activate, but it does not. Wait, what? Right clicking the shovel. Yeah, that works. So yeah, changes to the grass block itself works, apparently. Oh, oh, it is no longer a grass block. Yeah, changes to the grass block itself work just fine. But if you grow the grass on top of it, it does not change. Like this doesn't register a change. And if you take out the grass, it also doesn't change. So the grass growing and the sheep eating the grass, I don't think will trigger it. I feel like that's going to work. That's okay. So I mean, the block changes to dirt, yeah, but the block doesn't change to dirt. The grass just gets eaten. Like, this isn't causing any changes. So I think if we want to do this, like a high fidelity experiment, we're going to need a sheep. It may be time to go fetch a sheep. Okay, I am going to get started fetching a sheep. Really? Because I thought that the sheep ate the grass on top of the block, right? Like this grass. Uh, like converts it into dirt? I think that we have a problem because none of this isn't even sustainable. Because if the sheep eats the grass, it doesn't just turn back into grass. Like apparently the way the grass works is it only spreads if the adjacent block is grass. Does that mean we need like a grass spawner block underneath it? Like, does this have to be grass as well? Anyway, I'm gonna go get a sheep because I think that's the only way to tell for sure. Okay, what do I need? I need a lead. I have plenty of leads. I should grab. Actually, a lead is sufficient for sheep. Okay, and Central would be the best place or not Central, South Village would be the best place to kidnap one. Okay, I know how to do this. I wonder where that minecart came from. Okay. Um, okay. How many minecarts do we have? Okay, we'll be plenty of minecarts here. Okay. Yeah, so what I did there was I essentially redirected that rail so that it sends rail carts directly into the portal. So we can just send the sheep directly into that area. One possible slight issue is that this portal is on top of scaffolding. I'm not sure if sheep climb scaffolding. Ah, ah, I can't make a sheep impression. Just come. Okay. Oh, by the way, get him out of the gates. I love these gates. Okay, sheep time. Ah, crap. Okay, yeah, this isn't working. Um, how do I do this? I think what has to happen is I have to climb some more scaffolding and get on top of this. Okay, if I do this, it should work. Hover. Yes, did it. Okay. Sheep is now in the nether. Oh, I may have just made a huge mistake. Um, we never secured this door. Okay, good, the sheep is still here. Where is the lead? Just get in the minecart, get in the minecart. No! Yes, okay. Bye. Okay. That could have gone so much worse. I'm so glad that that worked out. I can just imagine the sheep, like, so for one, I wasn't sure how tall sheep are. Like, for all I know, the sheep may have, like, ran into the cactus and died. Or the sheep could have gone exploring the nether fortress, would have been hilarious, but also I don't think the sheep would have survived that. Oh, crap. Did you get out of the cart? Or can you not get out of the cart? I cannot answer that question. Is it lag? I mean, you're messaging, so I don't think it's lag. That seems like a very strange problem. Interesting. I put the lead on the sheep and it got out of the minecart. I did not know that would happen. Okay, let's see. I need to close this. I'd like to do this using glass. Oh, it's night again. Now, on the one hand, I'm worried about the villager up top. On the other hand, the villager is in a very comfy cell. I mean, he has a bed. Okay. I may have just used that expression wrong. Crap. I'm trying to... I hope I don't punch the sheep. Okay. And now I'm stuck too. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. In order to power this... Okay, so the way this is supposed to work, we need another piece of material here. Not that. Redstone. Oh my god, it worked. Yeah, and you're totally right. Yeah, we have, okay, yeah, we need the second grass block because it is now dirt. Okay. So that answers all the questions. Hopefully that dirt is sufficient to grow the rest of the grass. Cool. So we have our first sheep of our sheep farm. I wonder if there's a better way we can load the sheep. We can probably load the sheep from above. So yeah, thank you for, shall we say, challenging my assumptions. Because otherwise, I think this would have looked a lot less, this would have ended up looking like what we have on the right, which is just a lot less streamlined. Okay, and we can probably... Yeah, if we want to bring that sheep to another cell, we can just use a lasso or a lead. Okay, so let's fix this one as well. That is not an server. Okay. Really hoping. Do you know if we need to like leave out that glass block or anything so that the grass can grow, or is this sufficient? Okay. Because I'm worried that I'm worried that that glass is somehow blocking the grass and could even like cause that grass to die out. I don't know. Well, okay. Hopefully the light is sufficient. I think I read light level 4. Okay, so these two are relatively safe. Now the question is, what about the other two? I think the other two I'm going to require more hoppers, which I do not have. Go build more hoppers. um, I would say back in the village because I know there are a bunch more sheep there. Um, Near here, I mean, this is in the middle of the ocean, so do you want to lead? But yeah, if you're gonna find more sheep, I do recommend blocking off the exits of that station because otherwise, oh, you know what? Take the minecarts as well because there are two minecarts in this chest now. Um, but yeah, I recommend blocking off the doors to that one station so the sheep can't escape. Also, I think the scaffold, you might need the scaffolding as well since that nether portal is weird. You can also feel free to like build something around that nether portal so it makes more sense. The only requirement is that it keeps the villagers out. So I think gates are sufficient for that. Oh, I still need to build those hoppers. Okay, so one thing I'm realizing too is that four is not sufficient. I was thinking that we could double layer this, which we can definitely do, or we could also just expand it horizontally as well. Either option should work. I think I like the idea of vertically layering it, but yeah, the question then is exactly how do we vertically layer it? So this should work. Grass goes right above there. Yeah, this should work just as is, which means that this construct can be duplicated, which means if we offset it one, it's a three wide. Okay, so this should actually work if we. I'm going to try this. Crap. Okay, so this does mean that we need to move the sheep. I am concerned that that grass is not yet regrown. I'm wondering, should I wait until the grass regrows before committing to this modularization? Well, I don't think it's necessary because the worst that happens, I think, is we just remove that glass and it should work. So yeah, that's fine. I'm confident enough in that. Um, okay, so I believe we're gonna have to move this entire construct 3 to the side. Is that correct? Maybe we should start building on the other side. I like how this is all already grown. Okay, we're gonna have to provide some more lighting here too, I think. Because this is absolutely not enough light for the grass to grow. Could be internal. That should be okay. Not sure how I feel about that, but we can work that out later. That's why is the light there so low? Still too. Wow, I'm gonna have chest real quick. Um, we're gonna run out again, right? Yeah, okay. This is not enough chests. But yeah, with the amount of transferring we're gonna want to do here. Oh, good point. Again, they're monsters again. I need to figure out where. Oh, it's another Enderman. Hopefully he's teleported away. Where in the South Village? So there should be a bunch of. Oh, you're. Wait, the South Village, there should be plenty of beds. There's one that's unclaimed in the far, like in the far house, or you can just kick any villager out of the bed. There always is. I think there should be plenty of materials in the South Village to rebuild as well. One of the huts, or one of the larger houses, has a chest that has a bunch of stuff in it. I think it's the second house to the west of the well, the central well. kind of a... But also most of that village is, I think, organic, so it's not like any of us built it. Although I think I did build some of those houses, but it's in the style of the pre-existing village, so it's not like architecture. Okay. So how do we do this? I kind of want to flip this, actually. Yeah, let's flip it. So that... Need more iron. Oh, I am glad there's an iron farm here. Oh, you know what? I can't make it double wide because the hoppers on the bottom will pull out, will pull things out of the hoppers on top. They could be dispensers, which would not be subject to that law. But then they would need a redstone clock signal. I may just have to separate them by one more block. Is there another way to do it? No. Because we need something to put... So I believe the only other way to do it would be to decrease the capacity of one of the layers, which is, I mean, we could do that, but it seems kind of unfortunate. So yeah, then we have two options. We can either increase the width instead of using a height, or we can build it one layer above. Both should work. Since we have so much space here, famous last words, I feel like, we could just build it horizontally. But I do like the effect of having the vertical consolidation. Okay, what about scaling? If we want more sheep, but okay, it's not limited by sheep, it's limited by grass regrowth, which I'm still very nervous that that grass hasn't regrown. I think it's time to do more science. No, we've basically already done the science. We could increase the sample size. Let's increase the sample size. Okay, so what do we need? We need a fair amount of light. Eight samples. And okay, so if any of those grows, then we're good. Otherwise, we're just going to have to get rid of that class. Cool. Back to the problem at hand. I'm gonna visualize this. Yeah, that is Arcanitis. I don't think I really have to visualize this. I know what it's going to look like. And this is what it looks like as an 8 long. The 8 long is a better use of space. This, it's just barely enough, I think. Actually, it's plenty. Because this only has to be offset by 1. So yeah, I think either option will work. No, wait a second. If we do the vertical, then it's not just offset by 1, it's offset by quite a bit more. But on the other hand, it's only... Okay, no, it's only requires 2 more. So yeah, either solution should still work. There's also the possibility of moving the whole thing, which actually I did this wrong. The midpoint's over here. How did I mess that up? Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, grass grew. Okay, so we do not need to... That should work. Cool. So yeah, that's the actual correctly... It is not. Like, I can't divide by 2. Okay, now we're good. So this is what it would look like. I do want to do the... Okay, so back to the scaling problem. The scaling, it would scale with grass blocks. Which means that if we want more, we would need to double this size potentially, for example. Which is perfectly doable. That means we increase the depth. Which, if we increase the depth, increasing the depth is a lot easier in the flat version. Because, like I was saying, for the tall version, we're going to have to offset quite a bit more. I kind of want to see what it looks like concretely, though. Okay, let's actually build this out for the tall version. And we may end up moving the whole thing too. I don't know what else we would want to build in this stone. There's also the possibility that I'm getting way too hung up on spatial efficiency, which is not that important. Not in this case. Especially when there's so much to do. What's up? Oh, are you out of minecarts? Oh, why am I going this way? But yeah, okay, let's see. You took the 2 minecarts, right? Oh, the 2 minecarts are still here. Yeah, the 2 minecarts are still in the DS9. Um, oh, did I just? Oh, I think it. Okay, I'm sorry. I just sent the minecart. You may collide into it. Oh, hello. I see. The sheep collided into it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and send at least one, maybe 2 minecarts. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, that is accessible. All you need to do is open the trapdoor, and the hopper should be fully accessible. I shouldn't say the hopper. The hoppers will funnel whatever they pick up into that dispenser. That's disconcerting. Do I have another lead? Yeah, I still have one lead. Thank you for the sheep. Shall I just let this guy free roam? Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, all the grass blocks. Okay, so this should definitely be growing. Why is this not growing? Okay, now I'm getting concerned. This should have grown by now. What is different with this? I'm concerned. Okay, let's just wait for now. What the hell? Does it not grow? Couldn't possibly be because there's a sheep on it. Is it because the glass was pre-existing? I don't think order should matter. I mean, honestly, if the order did matter, it would be dirt first, and then glass, and then grass, which unfortunately I cannot reproduce. Weird. Okay. The sheep's over there. Thank you for the sheep. Okay, how do we do this? Oh. One thing I haven't given any thought to, which I should, is which cars go where. I, sh- I shouldn't say I've given no thought to it. I've given a very small amount of thought to it, and the grass is growing again. Why is this grass not growing? Is it because there's a thing on the side of it? It can't be right. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. I'm gonna call it the observer effect. Ow. Oh, I need more nether quartz. Which I think this time I just have to go mine it. Yep. Yeah, sadly we don't have too much dye on hand. We have a lot of blue, we have a lot of red. We can get black. Yellow, unfortunately, is not very sustainable. We have plenty of green. All of them. Okay. I'm gonna go mine some nether quartz because I don't have enough to support observers. I have some, but the best place for food is definitely central because it has the farms. Do you like rabbit? Where can I find nether quartz? I feel like there was nether quartz everywhere when I didn't want it, and now I need it and I don't know where to find it. I'm sorry. Korea, Abinai, Chokoro desu. Do you like pork? So many piglins here. I think it's because the server's on hard mode now. But yeah, enchantments definitely help. By the way, there is an enchanting table in Central. And there's a blaze farm, as you know, and a zombie farm. Oh, there's some nether quartz. How do I get down there? It's almost not worth it. There's some up here. I'm gonna keep looking for some more accessible stuff. But I mean, it's everywhere, so. I should also hold the other pickaxe while I'm mining it eventually. There's some accessible nether quartz. Okay, so let's see. We're going to use the beaver axe, and we're going to hold the silky pickaxe. Okay. Honestly, that's probably plenty. Ooh, you have another challenger. This is not the way back. Is that a pig? Sorry, I just saw pork. I wanted pork. Wow, I am not doing well this shooting stuff. Okay. Arrows. This is like a little maze. Okay. Was that a... Is somebody shooting at us here? Oh, where? Oh. I'm not going up there. I want to get this pork cooking as well. Since now we actually need food. Has this grass actually grown yet? Oh, yay, this grass finally grew. This grass has been the most stubborn. It finally grew, apparently. Like, all these other samples, okay, this one hasn't grown yet, have grown twice, and this one has only grown once. That is not the correct orientation. I think he's probably still back at Central. I need to be really careful with the beaver axe because, it's not a silk touch pickaxe. See, more shears. Where's my iron? Did I use all my iron? Why do I... Okay. I think I used all my iron. We do have plenty of wood here as well, so we can build as many boats as we want. Hmm. I feel like I'm failing at building. Oh, right. So the goal of this wasn't just building it. The goal of this was laying it out. Okay, so we know that's okay. That we know that's the top side, which okay, so that works. We know that the next one is going to be perhaps, thank you, offset by one, which we can do. We should do now. Um, Not like that. Okay, so that's the next piece of grass. Okay, that makes sense. And then the tricky part is this lower part, which cannot occupy the same space. But it does look like it only needs to be offset by one. Wait, did we just get another hit? Yes, we got another hit. Okay, so this has to be offset by one more. Is that another? Okay, no. Yeah, I think this only needs to be offset by one more. And let's see, it is 5 tall. It's 5 tall. So it can't be here, but it could be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it can't be here. That is only 4, right? So no, wait. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the minecart level. This is the grass level. Yeah, it can't be here. Unless we rotate it, which we can do, I think. So if we rotate it, oh wow, if we rotate it, it's perfect, actually. So we have a choice. We can either offset by one more. If we offset by one more, then we're up to the space limit, which is fine. Or we can rotate the observer dispenser construct either to the outside or to the front. If it's to the outside, then we need a little bit more depth, which is fine. If it's towards the front, then we need to have some kind of roof construct here, which is less aesthetically pleasing, but it's also fine. Is he coming? Is he in another? Okay, so the question is, do we want to bother with rotating it somehow? Okay, so I may have made a mistake. Yeah, we can't just offset it by one. If we offset it by one, we absolutely have to rotate it. Because because grass needs to, the spawner grass block needs to exist. Which means the observers can't be here. You'll get all our villagers killed. I have very little faith in the Iron Golem's ability to defend that village, especially because one of them is stuck in a room. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we do have to rotate this. There's a more severe problem. If we have to rotate this, that means we also have to rotate the lower layer, which cannot be rotated. It could be rotated outwards. We may not be able to rotate it outwards. No, we can probably rotate it outwards. Yeah, outwards is doable. I feel like trying to make this two level is causing more problems than it's solving. But I do like the effect of it being two level. It's solving virtually no problems, and it's just causing a bunch of them. I mean, so we need 16 for the 16 colors. The only question is, do we have to arrange the 16 in two layers or in one? One layer is definitely an easier build for so many reasons. Two layers, I think two layers looks cooler, but that's about it. Yeah, okay, so we can rotate it outwards for sure. If we rotate it outwards, then that 1, 2. Increase the depth by 3 because we need an outside wall. We could potentially... Actually, we can use... No, we can't. I was gonna say we can use trapdoors for the wall for if we do the rotation, but the trapdoor is gonna get activated by the redstone, so it's gonna look weird. There's another way to do this. This has to be like this, I think. Nice. Oh, you want to breed the sheep? Oh my god, you can breed the sheep. Do we want to free this sheep real quick? This is the right pickaxe, right? That's silk touch. Nice. Quick. Oh, I think it's the patch. I mean, so not patch, the update. Yeah, they made an update to make all the babies look cuter or something. Submit feedback. Bow bow. Okay, so if we turn it to the outside, we can certainly do the two-layer thing. Then it ends up with a weird roof, which is unfortunate. If we turn it to this outside, then we end up with much more depth. But it makes things very tenable and normalish looking. Okay, it's not like there's anything going on over here, so let's just do it that way. And my inventory's full again. Do not need the bone meal right now. Okay, how do I want to do this? We know we need to turn it outwards. That's this side, which means this is the observer. No, I was hoping. There's no way to get bamboo back out of bamboo block, is there? Okay, yeah, we hmm. Yeah, I don't think there is. Unless nope. Nope. Oh. You know, if Eric is AFK, I'm expecting he's not going to sleep. Okay, maybe a good idea to go. I'm gonna go check on the upstairs and see if the lighting is sufficient now, because it's kind of important now. Okay, so far so good. I've not been greeted by skeletons and creepers this time. This guy's just sleeping soundly. I think we're okay. This is probably enough lighting. Wait, what? What other sheep? That's hilarious. Working as intended. We will have a free-range automatic sheep farm. Or automatic wool farm. Nice. Rip XP? I think you may... Is there a kill feed? What's the kill feed? Oh. Yeah, I think he brought that on upon himself. Like, he's the one who's not sleeping. He's gonna... More just XP. I think he's gonna lose all his gear, too. If he's holding any gear. Where is he AFKing that he can get filled by a phantom? It's not like we're short on, safe areas. I'm confused. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. I feel like he just logged in the server to die. Which, considering he's the one who beat the Ender Dragon at the end, yeah, the Ender Dragon, um, it kind of feels weird. Why is that one? Did a sheep walk up there, or did I replace that with the wrong kind of block? What? Did the grass die? Is there not enough light up there? I have questions. Anyway, I'm gonna replace it. And that's gotta be solid. Oops. No. That's not the correct positioning. I should also stop to think whether there's a better way to provide access. Okay, maybe stopping and thinking is not quite the correct phrasing. The point is, okay, I need to lay out the next layer. So, crap. Okay, so that's going to be the next sheep area. Next layer. Oh, interesting. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I made an incorrect assumption. There's no need for the block between the two sheep cell blocks to be the block that has grass on it. It could be any of the blocks to the side, which means there's really no need to rotate this at all. Do I get any benefit out of rotating this? I'm going to finish building this layer, and because that should hopefully give me a more concrete answer. Well, I'm essentially finished building this layer. Okay, no, but I need to... Okay, I should build the other side. I'm gonna build the other side not rotated. Thank you. I currently have a cat on me, so getting a drink is not as easy as it would normally be. Wrong direction. Where to go? Oh, it's down there. I like how the parents are... Oh, I've been sharing them too? Or are the parents just... Actually, it surprises me that they're not eating. They're so transfixed by the wheat that they're not eating their actual grass. So that's what that layer looks like. What am I missing here? What I'm missing... Okay. So relative positioning of the grass spawner block. So that one is, for the moment, fine. That one is essentially fine because it can be this block. Let's do that for now. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to rotate this this side. I feel like there's some ecology analogy in there somewhere. Okay, wow, we do. Okay, I guess it's not... The sheep are increasing. Okay, so this is going to be an observer that I'm going to place incorrectly, for sure. That's fine. Dispenser. Where's the... Why is there a dispenser in that? Okay. There was shears somewhere. Did I lose? Oh, I'm holding them. Shears. Redstone. Glass. And that's fine for now. That should be essentially functional. I do. Do you need more? Do you want more? Like, died, or was eaten died? Because I did... Because I did think that I saw one... Okay. Yeah, because I did think I saw one piece of grass just not... Like, okay, I think it was this one. I didn't think the sheep could access it, but it turned into dirt. Okay. Is it just not enough light? I'm concerned. Anyway, we should make sure that we should make sure that things have plenty of light before committing the design. And how do I want to arrange this? I guess how I want to arrange this depends partly on. I mean, we're coming back to this being only 4 tall, which I'm now realizing that this has to go all the way over here, or no, that's for the best. Yeah, that should be fine if it does that. I get to get a little bit creative with the penning, but that should be fine. So there is an alternative. We can make this a lot denser if we raise this all 1 level, so that there is 5 up here. But that might not be sufficient because that grass will be very dark, unless we figure out some kind of external lighting. More to the point, though, that's going to be extremely difficult to access, so we can't just plop sheep down there. Okay, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Which means that this can basically be solid. It also doesn't have to be solid, though. Let's make it solid. Because we can. I don't know, there's some merit to not making it solid. I don't think there's enough merit to not making it solid. I think I'm overthinking this. I'd probably also destroy the rail if I'm really feeling stingy. I'm gonna keep the rail. Scooch. Do you need more droppers? Actually, this could be a strong case for one of those mobile minecarts. Question with that is, can I power... Question is, can I power the rail without locking the hopper? And can the minecart reverse direction without a full block? Both questions I can answer right here, I believe. I mean, we're gonna need 16. Yeah, we're gonna need 16. I don't see any reason to stop exactly. I say that now. It's probably fine, right? Okay. How do I power this without messing with things? Is it even possible? This may not be possible. Thinking no matter what we do... Okay, so let's first see if it's even possible to power it. Okay, it is powered and it is not moving, so I'm assuming this has to be a full block, which prevents this from opening. Yeah, so this isn't gonna work for multiple reasons. Question, is it locked? It is not locked, so at least we have that. So, it is possible to power the rail without locking the dispenser. But it is probable that we will not be able to make it move without blocking the chest. Yeah, okay, now it's moving, and now the chest is not accessible. Okay. Which isn't to say we couldn't put it, like, farther down the line and still achieve most of what we want to do. But the utility decreases. Also, we're going to need a second line next to it, which is almost absolutely going to interfere with its movement. So yeah, this is generally a bad idea. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to optimize this. We have plenty of all the resources that are involved. We have farms for. Crap. I say that, and the moment I say that, I waste a bunch of spruce wood on a chest. Ah. Where's the spruce box? It's in my ender chest for some reason. I'm gonna forget about that. I never constructed the hoppers. I feel like I need to lay out the rest of this as well. This can't be over here, right? I mean, I guess it could be. What if it were? If it were, okay. Let's see, which block is that? So it'd be this block, which is very doable. I think that saves us a little bit of space, actually. On the other hand, it might not. On the other hand, we might have to. Okay, maybe for now, let's assume we have to. If we do that, then this cannot be the grass block. This could be the grass block. It would be better for this to be the grass block. Another sheep just spontaneously cheered. More dispensers. Have more bows, actually. These we need string. Did I use all my iron? Maybe, like, got pushed out of a house by villagers or something. Didn't know villagers were so territorial. That is not a crafting block. You know what? Okay. I was gonna say, this doesn't have to be glass. This can be end rods. But it can't be end rods because sheep would be able to jump onto the blocks. Anyway, okay. This is all fine for now. Okay, so this is a nice little compact unit for all four. Right? It is for all four, right? It's two. It's two. Why do I feel like something's off? Oh, that's just spawner blocks. Okay. Is this necessary? I think this is just for the minecart. Yeah, it's for the minecart. This could be a light. I'm not sure I want it to be a light, but it could be a light. Welcome back. Well, tidy. Yes? Oh. It's okay, I still have 16, but yeah, okay. Maybe I should collect the grass. Okay, so I think that's the complete unit for the top. No, we still have one wall left, I think. Wait, no, that is the complete unit. Yeah, that's fully enclosed. So that's the complete unit for the top, minus one side. Okay, that's the complete unit for the top. This wall could be replaced with an actual wall for aesthetics. 5. Okay, so the next ones are going to be here. This is consistent, so it doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be anything special. Okay, yeah, I think this works. I feel like all these droppers or all these hoppers are like just such a waste of resources. You know, I could even just have the longer path be minecart. See, how long would this minecart path be? It's doable, actually. There is a slight risk that I don't know if a moving minecart might pick up the wrong colored wool. I don't want to take that risk. Okay, so if I do that, it essentially saves 6. It essentially saves 12 hoppers at the expense of noise and complexity. I think I'm willing to make that trade. Actually, that technique can also be used to lower the level at which this all happens. But I don't think that's going to save us anything because we've already discovered that we cannot use a block here as the reversal block because it has to be a full block which blocks the chest opening. Which means that if this is our stop and then we lower and then we pick stuff up, it ends exactly in the same place. So then, related question. Once the sheep get out of the way. Can we power this rail without locking the... We probably won't be able to actually. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't think we can power this rail. We might be able to actually. What if we do it like this? Nope, that locks that hopper. Can I do it from up here? Nope. That doesn't power the rail. Yeah, I think this is probably way too much complexity for almost no gain. Alright, scrapping that. Yeah, we're just gonna do dropper or hopper pipes. And 4 minecarts of hoppers. Okay, we have a friend outside. What is that, a bow? What is he holding? Is that a fishing rod? Huh. Oh, this guy should leave here before he gets stuck. Let's see, how should I construct this? I know what I want to do. But I don't know what order I should do it in. Okay, so the easiest way perhaps would be to start with the observers. which we still need to build 4 of them. Okay. I mean, ultimately we're going to need, what, 6 more? Which we can only build 2 of them. Was that going to be on this side? Yes. Why is there an Enderman there? I don't want him to steal our crap. If you point an observer at an Enderman, does he get angry? I'm gonna put it, okay, the moment I put this grass block down, I think the sheep's gonna eat it. Maybe I should avoid putting down the grass blocks for now. At least until I have this area sealed off. Dispensers. Oh, there's still 2 over here. But also, it's not a temporary thing, I think. And that's cobblestone? I'm out of cobblestone. Sure. I'll go get some as well, and then I'll return this instant I have enough to build what I need immediately. But yeah. What's a good way out? It's tough here. There's actually very little stone in this area. There's moss here. Actually, I know where there's stone. If I can find my way out. Okay, I'm going the wrong direction. Maybe there's stone up here. There is stone up here. People axe. And I'm still having the problem of trying to figure out how to get back to where everything is. Inside the S9? Okay. Inventory help. How are we doing on? Okay, let's just eat this last bit of food and then we'll have more inventory space. I don't think I've ever. Oh, you mean okay? Do you just mean like a cow that's like savannah style? Okay. Aren't there like new like creatures like there? Isn't there something called a sniffer or something? Or is that a mod? Hey, I made it out. I think there's another moral here somewhere. Wait. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone again. Derp. Actually, let's just AFK. I mean, I think it's like, isn't it? Is it? Do they only spawn around the individual players that don't sleep, or is it when any player doesn't sleep, they just spawn? Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna be AFK, but I'm realizing my cat is still on me, so it is getting about that time. Although I think I do not have any more obligations now that the vet visit has been concluded. gonna forget to load one of these dispensers with shears. And I feel like I'm gonna trap myself soon. Wait, is that a hotkey? No, okay. I was thinking if I press space, it might reconstruct whatever I was mousing over. Okay, and I do need one more dispenser. I could just mine some of this stone back into cobblestone, but that seems like a shame. Oh, there was a floor. Okay, let's see if I can exit this shaft in the middle. Exit. Okay, that didn't work. Exit. No. Exit. No. Cool. So if you press Control and you look down, you can actually arrest your ascent in the water elevator. That may be an interesting. Yeah, I didn't know it either. So that may be an interesting way to create stops in the water elevator, like without a full. Ooh, that's a way you can do stops without a full landing. I mean, maybe not. It's not convenient. It's just a possibility. Like it still takes quite a bit of stop and go before you actually get to where you want to be. So it's maybe not good for frequently traveled floors. That was close. I am going to promise myself that I'm going to stop by 2 as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the sheep. Maybe we can actually organize them into where I want them to go. Itsumo arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, I can't get up there. Okay, no, I don't think we're in too much of a hurry, because this is going to still take quite a bit of time to complete. Which part am I on? I need to enclose them. So yeah, if we're ready to enclose them, then I can go ahead and place the grass blocks. Bye, thank you. What's the order of operations here? No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, good. Okay, then. Just wants to eat that grass. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Just AI. And we need the spawner. Yeah, that looks about right. Spawner. I don't know if you're just not encloses. If I don't, I'm afraid that I will at some point deposit a baby and then forget that it can go under it. And then all chaos will break loose. All chaos will break loose? Wait, is that everything? I think that's this entire side. That is not enough space for a sheep to go in. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think the loading mechanics of this side are leave a little bit to be desired. And from that perspective, we could potentially justify. No, we already established that we can't power the rail effectively. It's a shame, we have all that empty space in there. We can almost consolidate this, but it has to be redstone. Can we reverse it? No, we can't. We can't reverse it because yeah, that has to be where that it can't be side by side, is the point. Hold on. Is that 5 tall? That could be 5 tall. Wait a second. Wait a second. That could be 5 tall. I think I did this wrong. That could be 5 tall, which means that, oh, it could also be 5 tall. Okay, this is because we reversed this unit. Since we reversed this unit, this entire Okay, so that's 5 tall. The question is, can this one also be 5 tall? Make sure I do this right. So right now that's where that is. Yes. It can't be... No, wait a second, it can't be. Because that still has to be... Can we reverse that? Not effectively, because then that just hangs out. Yeah, okay, so this one I think is still limited. Is there a reason we didn't reverse that one? But also, this one's accessible, so this one's fine, actually. So if we just reverse this one, or these two, and then just reverse these two, then the tops become accessible. And I think we save two hoppers per side. Wait a second, we don't have to reverse anything, it's already done. So that just becomes 5 deep, or 5 tall. We move the grass spawner. We figure out something different for the lighting. And yeah, that entire thing can move over here. I'm not missing something, right? Let's demolish this first, and I feel like I'm missing something. This can't be this easy. I mean, I wouldn't... It's not that easy, but, like... No, that still has to be... Oh, do we save even more? Okay, so this becomes the real block. Grass. Observer, dispenser, redstone, solid block. I think that works. Wait, is that? Cool. Why was that already... And does it still apply? It may be fine as is, actually. How is this on access? Okay, so yeah, it's not good on access because yeah, it's no better on access really because this is fundamentally because it's only 5 tall, it's fundamentally limited. So there is no access. This may be a good point to stop and think on this over sleep. Also, I'm not thrilled about that minecart being right there. Yeah, I think this is generally not a good idea. And it doesn't really help us either. Yeah, so then the problem really becomes access. So, it comes back down to, do we want... I mean, obviously we want access. Are we willing to trade off the coolness factor of the 2-layer design for the access that we would get if it were 1 layer? I think at this point we need to do 1 layer because there are too many factors. I mean, it's increasing the cost of the number of hoppers we need. It means we can't have access to the far cells. It means that the highest cells are very high. There are just so many reasons why this should be 1 layer deep or a 1 layer setup. Okay, so I think that's decided. Tomorrow we will turn this into a one layer 8 and 8 setup. We should get rid of this entire section and distribute it across left to right instead. Okay. But yeah, we're pretty close. I think with tomorrow we can pretty much guarantee that we'll just finish this up then. By pretty close, I mean we've solved most of the problems. I don't mean we're less than halfway through the construction and we're going to undo most of what we just did. So, yeah. But at least we have the design now. And it's not this. I can go to sleep. Still alive? Not a zombie? Okay. What's your trait today? Density 5, okay. I feel like this is essentially poor man's rerolling. Just to keep logging in until we actually care, and then we can start really rerolling. Oh, also, one thing that I think I'm deciding to do is I want to reverse these directions. Why did I want to do that? There was a good reason for that. I think it's just the aesthetic because this means that the storefront will be here on the edge, while we also have the corridor. So it's going to be. How do I justify this? It's not going to be like this, essentially. So I think one way I can say it. No, it's all. You can also say that it trades it off. One way I could say it is that it trades off one block here for one block over there. So to balance it more correctly, we would do it the other direction. Um, but yeah, that's a decision. That will take a whole bunch more tedious work than swimming. But yeah, it seems like a good place to stop. All right. So thank you very much and good night.